What famous people have side skills so large that they could be famous for that too if they wanted to be?
Vanilla Ice was ranked like 6th in the world in jet ski racing.
Hugh Laurie, actor, House, Blackadder amongst many others, is an accomplished jazz pianist.
Terry Crews is actually a really talented artist. He used to do police sketches. They sort of show it in some Brooklyn 99 episodes. Steve Martin, actor/comedian but also well-known serious banjo player.
Brian May is the world-level guitarist for the band Queen as well as many solo projects. He also has a PhD in astrophysics and is taken seriously as a researcher in interplanetary dust. The PhD is not honorary. His dissertation is titled A Survey of Radial Velocities in the Zodiacal Dust Cloud. He is a visiting research at Imperial College.
Ken Jeong gave up practicing medicine in California to begin acting. Peter Weller is very well known as RoboCop and Buckaroo Banzai, but is also a serious art historian with a PhD in the Italian Renaissance. J.R.R. Tolkien would have been famous in academia for his work on Beowulf regardless of his work as a novelist.
Matthew Perry was a nationally ranked tennis player in Canada, top 20 in singles, top 10 in doubles. Michael Crichton had an MD but decided to be a writer instead.
Randy Johnson, Hall of Fame baseball player. After he retired, he took his hobby of photography and started a business with it. He's photographed primarily musicians on tour, and was the official tour photographer for several major bands.
Jack Johnson was world number 2 in surfing, then broke his ankle and instead became a chart-topping musician.
Viggo Mortensen, I really thought someone else would mention him. He is fluent in English, Spanish, Danish, and French and can function in a lot of others. He paints, released 3 jazz albums, incredibly accomplished horseman, and has written a book of poetry. Still writes poetry. Has had his photography in an exhibition, surfs, often did all his own stunts, and picked up sword fighting real easy. Love this guy. Nick Offerman is an accomplished woodworker.
Gina Davis almost made the 2000 Olympic archery team.
Haven't seen Dolph Lundgren mentioned here yet. That man has a master's degree in chemical engineering.
Will Ferrell was one of the most decorated kickers in California high school football. I believe he still holds the season record for field goals made at his school, and just barely missed the cut for USC as a walk-on. Had he transferred to a smaller school and stuck with kicking, he might have had a very different career.
Fairly well known as is, but James Cameron seems to only direct movies to pay for his deep-sea exploration.
Bryan Adams has a career as an award-winning photographer. He was asked to photograph Queen Elizabeth during her Golden Jubilee.